Assalamu alaikum. A beautiful day in Lahore. Today is 12th of June 2025. So it's been just a couple of days that the budget has been presented by our Honorable Finance Minister Muhammad Aurangzeb. But strangely enough, there's a lot of hue and cry in the media. Most of the media coverage suggests that Finance Ministry or our incumbent finance minister might have not met the expectations of the opposition and business community and a lot of stakeholders, including the Pakistani nation, the people of Pakistan. Of course, our honorable finance minister is not a politician, but then I may have a useful story to tell that might improve the understanding and build the context under which this workings of the government needs to be understood. So the story starts with some kind of apparent limitation that at least as being a development economist I would represent, even if I was doing a PhD, even if I have a PhD degree, spending 5 years writing a good thesis, PhD thesis, representing a few hundred pages, and which was published in world's leading economics journals. And the focus was on globalization, linking it with society, and as well as institutional analysis. Institutional analysis which might cover governance by the local governments or the federal government or different or could represent through democracy and democratic institutions, and thereby how political leaders would contribute to national governance or would then decide policies which might be useful for a national proximity to international markets. But then how we started out as being economists. I mean, I did a MSc and MPhil from Qaidam University from 96 to 2000. It took me 4 years to complete. 2 years for MSc Economics and then MPhil Economics from Qaidam University. Then I went to Netherlands, did an MA, studied econometrics, had my strong subject, the subjects within economics I really performed well was development economics, econometrics, mathematical economics, and monetary economics as well. Now, what was my understanding? It took me really quite a few years to become a sound empirical economist. But then, still, my knowledge was very limited. Imagine, I will the empirical models will be discussed with other economic students or even professors, whereby some kind of understanding would be there. For example, military expenditure is a non-development expenditure. While I was, PhD doing a thesis where I was analyzing Pakistan-India relationships, and then, I'm a development economist. And why in Pakistan there are no development economists leading Ministry of Finance, Planning Commission, Ministry of Industries and Development, and quite strangely, in the central bank. So development economists, Pakistan is a developing country, so there needs to be development economists has a greater role to play. Whereas you find development economists working with NGOs, working with the development sector instead of Planning Commission or representing the ministerial positions in the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Industries and Development and Planning Commission. So